Hey guys, so I don't do nail videos a lot, but this is something I figured I should make a video on because this whole mirror nail craze is going on right now. So I wanted to see if I could do it with stuff I already had because I figured what I'm about to show you would work, and it did. Just so that you don't have to go through getting the flippin' kits that they're selling and all the different mirror powders, as they're calling them, which it's nothing fancy, I'm going to show you in a minute. And even it will work with a lot of loose duochrome pigments. So I just wanted to show you the color that I have is like a turquoise in some lights, blue in others. So that's what I'm going to show you. I just did my nails last night, so I'm going to take off one nail, one polish, so I can show you. I use the Formula X Delete, which is like my favorite nail polish remover ever. I'm gonna try and not get it on my other nails so that I can show you here. Alright, so I'm going to be super anal about getting it off because I'm going to paint it black anyway. So you only need a couple of things here. And you need a clear nail polish, which I didn't get. First thing you need is a black nail polish. My favorite ever is the Wet n Wild Fast Dry one. This is just like the most opaque, quick drying, awesome black nail polish I've ever used. You don't need like 50 coats to get it black, you know? Usually I can get away with just one. So just get a good coat of that on your nail. Now you want to let it dry completely, which it only takes a minute or two. And then the most important thing is that you put a clear top coat after the black or whatever color is dry. You can use whatever color. I find that black works best because it really shows up. It helps the color show up. And then the powder, I actually have it in like a little bathroom cup here. This is it's a powder from TKB Trading, and it's just called Interference Powder on their website. You can just type that in and they have all different colors. But if you don't want to go through, it's really cheap, and if you don't want to go through that, if you have any loose pigments that are super duochromy, like this is Sugar Rush from Makeup Geek, and I honestly don't use this that much on my eyes because it's so messy, so I figured I would get use out of it using it on my nails, and this works pretty much the same exact way as that powder. It doesn't give as much of a mirrored effect, but if you're in a pinch, it definitely works. So any powdered duochrome pigment, I assume like Sugar Pills Lumi would work the same way. What else do I have over here? You could probably do it with Makeup Geek's Liquid Gold and get like a super chromy gold. But yeah, you can do this with pretty much any powder like that. So this should be, yep, that's dry now. So you're gonna this is the top coat I always buy because it's giant. It's 3-in-1 top coat, base coat, and nail strengthener. You can use it for all three. I get this at Sally's. It's like $3 or $4, something like that. I don't know. That's what it was the last time I bought it. You're just gonna put a thin layer. I don't want a ton of it because I don't want it to be goopy. You're gonna let that almost dry, but still be a little bit tacky. So that's the thing, is you have to kind of work quick because I tried it a few different times and you have to get it to the exact right dryness so that the powder won't be, you don't want this powder to super stick to it. Like if I put it right on there now, it would just be almost opaque powder. So you want the black to shine through because that helps with the mirrored effect. So when it's almost dry, yeah, see, it's still a little bit too tacky, so I'm just gonna sit here for a minute. A lot of the videos showing you how to do the mirror nails, that people have those, like the silicone tool that they shove it on with. I don't have one of those, but a cheapy makeup sponge, like eyeshadow sponge, works the same. Or you could do it with one of those like triangular makeup sponges. But what you're gonna do is just grab a bunch of the product. You kind of want to load it up, get like a good pile going on there, and then tap it on so that you cover all of your finger. And obviously it doesn't matter if you get it on your skin because it just brushes right off. So I get it on there, and then I'm going to blow it off, which I'll do off camera so I don't get it everywhere. And now it looks like this. See, my top coat was still a little wet. My top coat was still a little too wet, so can you see the difference between my other fingernails and this one? Like, it stuck to it too much, so now it's like more of a shimmery nail polish than that mirrored effect. So I'm gonna try this again. I'm actually glad that happened so I can show you what it looks like when you leave it too wet. And that's another thing, like, you can't just paint it black and then put it on the black, because it didn't. I tried that a couple of times, and both times it did not work, because it kinda, you need that clear coat in between it. It just helps with the mirrored effect. So again, let the black dry, put a clear coat, and let that dry. So I think I'm gonna turn it off so I can make sure that I let it dry completely this time. Alright, so now it should be good. So again, you just press and then once it's fully coated, you want to kind of, what would you call it, buff it in a little bit. And then I'm going to blow it off. And there we go. Now it matches the other nails. So that's all you have to do. Like I said, you don't need to go buy different powders for it, and you don't need to use gel nails, because I personally hate, I love how long gel nails last, but I hate doing them because I hate having to cure it under the light and blah 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 blah. I actually had a whole kit for it, and I ended up selling it on eBay because I never used it. So once you do that, you're just gonna do another clear coat and you're done. It's super quick, a super quick way to do this. But again, you gotta be careful with how long you let the top coat dry for. I say the less tackiness to it, the better. Like, let it almost fully dry and then do the powder, because you'll get a better result. But that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I don't do many nail videos. I do know a lot about nail art because my mom used to do nails, but I don't wear like long nails, so I feel like people don't like seeing my little stubby nails in nail art tutorials and stuff. I don't know. If you like this, let me know and maybe I'll start doing more nail videos, but that's it for now. I have no wedding ring on in case anybody asks, because it has to be resized and cleaned and everything, but that's it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will talk to you in my next video.